6 of Disney vlogging. Today we're headed to Hollywood Studios and Epcot. So I'm Bethany.
I'm Blake.
And we are just having the best time at Disney this week. We've had lots of fun. We're getting tired, so our days are getting a little more chill.
Yeah.
I know today we want to go see the Villain show this morning at Hollywood Studios.
That's where we're headed right now.
Yep.
Hopefully we make it.
Yeah, what time is it?
It is 10:50, so we got 20 minutes.
Okay, we want to make the 11:10 show. So as long as the line for the show is not too big of a line for that show,
I think we should
make it. But we're going to do that, and then we have a reservation at the Mexico Pavilion for lunch later, and then we got some lightning lanes at Hollywood Studios later this evening.
Yeah.
We did that yesterday at Magic Kingdom, had lightning lanes in the evening, and it was really fun. A little quick OOTD. So
sitting. Yeah.
Blake's got his
Circus Society hat.
Social Mickey, very cute.
I've got the Wonder Studio.
It's a park rules shirt, and then there's a bunch of rules on the back for the parks. It's really cute. He always gives compliments on that.
Yeah.
And then here your Lulu shorts on.
Yeah, Lulu shorts. I got Donald Stance socks, and then my Hot Clouds.
I love these socks on him. They're so cute. I have my Shop Disney Pluto hat on. My Oswald and Sons La Cava de Tequila shirt, which we've never actually been to.
Yeah.
But it's really cute because it's got Donald in it.
Yeah.
The doors
I've got my Target
automatically
shorts
open.
on.
When
And then my
exiting the
Nike
cabin,
shoes
please supervise
and
children,
socks.
collect
And then
their
all my
belongings, and watch your
little work
step.
project bracelet. Going to Hollywood Studios. The line for Epcot's crazy. And there's no line for Hollywood. There's never a line over there.
I'm fine with that. People going to the festivals and stuff like that.
That's true. I guess maybe it's because Hollywood, like because of the type of rides there are, more people go like road drop.
Yeah.
Thank you. So that was the transfer. So everyone has to transfer at Caribbean Beach. You get off and you go on either the Hollywood Studios or the Epcot line. So go to wherever you want to go. I just want to say last night we went to Magic Kingdom with no bags, and that was so nice. We love going to the parks with no bags.
We benefit from the fact that we don't have children.
Yes.
So
we totally get it.
We don't need to have a park bag. What I was trying to say was we don't need a park bag that's got like toys or diapers or milk or whatever it is you need to bring for your kids, which is totally fine.
Yeah.
But it just makes your life a lot easier when you don't have to keep up with a bunch of stuff.
I think we literally only both had our phones.
Yeah.
And we have pockets.
Yeah. When we went to Tron, we just took our hats and phones and put them in the locker, and that was it.
Yeah. We definitely don't always do that. We usually have bags.
Yeah.
Like in the bag this morning, I was still feeling the no bag thing. So I was like, you know what? And my shorts have pockets. I don't usually have pockets. So when I do, I kind of utilize those.
Really, the only thing I need the bag for during the day is my sunglasses. So
yeah, Blake has prescription sunglasses, so he has to have his other glasses.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and that you don't have to worry about that.
That's
so
right.
It's a lot easier. But we are really close to Hollywood. I think we're gonna make that show.
I think we are.
We'll probably see you after the show.
So we just left the Villain show. We didn't make that first show that we thought we were going to make, so we stuck around and waited for the next one, and we got really close to the front seats for the next show. I think we're in the second row.
I would recommend maybe like the 5th row.
Yeah, we were a little too close because there's screens all around the thing to look at, and it's just a little bit. It's like sitting up front at the movie theater. You just don't want to do that.
Yeah. I've lost my voice.
Yeah, Bethany can't talk right now, so you get me. Everybody's happy about that. We highly recommend that show, and that everybody vote for Captain Hook. There's 3 different villains, and it's the same ones every time, but
At the end you vote.
At the end you vote for who's the most misunderstood of all. And we we just genuinely believe it's Captain Hook. And if you don't, that's your prerogative, but we think you should vote for Captain Hook.
Yeah.
So now we have lunch reservations in Epcot at the San Angel Inn, which is the inside of the Mexico Pavilion and the restaurant that's by the Three Caballeros Grand Fiesta Tour.
I've never been there before.
Yeah.
So we're excited.
Yeah, we've never eaten there before. We really want chips and queso, and so yeah, we're just gonna head there now.
Cool. We just finished eating here at San Angel Inn. This is inside the Mexico Pavilion, and we love this.
It was really good.
As you can see, we are right beside the water.
Yeah.
Like the ride is like right
Yeah, it's
here.
literally
I have some
right now.
B-roll that I'll put in there too. But like this is just such a fun experience. And then the mariachis were playing in here also because it's raining outside.
It's a little drizzly out.
They don't do that every day, but if it's raining, then they do that inside. So that was really fun. I'm losing my voice. I'll let you talk about the food.
It was really good. We just got the cheese dip to go with the chips. I think the chips are included. And then we got carne asada, and so it was a New York strip steak, and it came with asparagus, which we didn't eat, but like corn riblets is what they called them. So it's just like strips of corn on the cob, basically.
But it had like tahini.
It had like tahini and a
sauce.
Yeah, it was a little bit spicy, but it was really good. And then 2 cheese enchiladas that came with the steak, and they were really good.
We were doing like a
So we would take a bite of that and a bite of steak, and then we were dipping it in the cheese. It was really good.
Not healthy, but really good.
Really good.
Delicious. And then we also got you want to show them what we got to go. So we had one of these during and one to go. So we got the avocado margarita. Delicious. It's frozen.
They're like famous for it.
Yeah.
You can only get it here in the sit-down restaurant and at the walk-up.
Tequila, the bar. Delicious.
It's really good.
You can't really taste the alcohol.
It doesn't really even taste like avocado either. It's just like really sweet, and it's frozen.
It's delicious.
And it's got like a salt rim. It's really good.
Really good. So we definitely think that this should be on your list. If you're looking for a sit down at Epcot, it was so good. We came for lunch. I think our reservation was at 1. And we asked to be seated by the water when we got here, and we
waited like 2 minutes.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
So
if you're looking for a sit-down restaurant in Epcot, this is our recommendation. If you've been following the series so far, we ate at Le Cellier the other day. This is better than that.
This is much better.
The other day we also left Magic Kingdom to go to the Grand Floridian Cafe. This was approximately the same amount. Price-wise, this is like a million times better than that was.
Like the vibe is amazing. The food
you can't beat it.
Better. The service here was better.
Yeah, our server Danny was really good.
Excellent. So I think now we're gonna maybe go ride Grand Fiesta Tour because it's already right there and right here.
We probably will have to finish our drink first, but then we will ride Grand Fiesta Tour.
Yeah. So we are back at Pop Century. After we ate in the Mexico Pavilion, we were going to do Grand Fiesta Tour, but that line was super long. It said 15 minutes, but there was no way. It looked more like half an hour probably. Blake and I don't like waiting for things, so we decided that we were just gonna head around the showcase. So we ended up getting, I got from the Italy Festival booth, I got a raspberry swirl cheesecake and it was delicious. Highly recommend that. And then Blake always likes to get sorbetti or gelato from the Italy booth. That's always there. So he really likes the mango sorbetti. But for some reason they always think that he says mango and strawberry, so he ended up getting mango sorbetti and a scoop of strawberry gelato, but he really enjoyed them both. They're both really good. So we got those, and then we always like shopping in the Japan Pavilion to get a few little treats and things, different weird flavored things. These are great. I get these every trip. They're not a weird flavor. They're just like little, they're like little chocolate. They look like snails, but they're not. They're like graham crackery chocolate covered things. And then we got some strawberry Kit Kats as well. And then what are the chip flavors? It's like a corn
pottage, but it's like porridge, so it's like a corn soup flavored.
Yeah, so we'll try some of those in a little bit probably. But we're gonna rest for a really quick little break, and then we're head to Hollywood for the evening because we've got several lightning lanes this evening in Hollywood Studios. So come on. We are in Galaxy's Edge, and if you go to Sakaka's Kettle, did I say that right? I don't know if I said that right. Whatever the popcorn place, I'm a little tired today. Whatever the popcorn place is in Galaxy's Edge, you go there, you can actually get the blue kernels in your refillable popcorn bucket. But they also have a mix that is a little more interesting. They have like a sweet and like spicy kind of mix. That is not part of this, but it's really good. It's worth a try. We also got one of the Star Wars Cokes as well. It's a third world destinator. Very good. So we're gonna go check into our Rise of Resistance lightning lane now. Right, so we rode Rise of Resistance and that was super fun. It's always super fun. But I actually started not feeling super great. So after we did that, we hopped in the Frozen show. That show was just so cute. If you haven't done that show, highly recommend that on your trip. It is adorable. The storytellers, the Arendelle storytellers, just totally make that show. It is a half hour, it's a long show. So I recommend it if you're looking for a place to sit in the AC. It is great. It's super fun. After that was over, I'm just exhausted. I'm so tired. Blake, on the day that I had the VIP tour, kind of got to have a little more chill day. He spent like the whole evening at the resort. So I'm not feeling great, so I'm actually gonna get dinner here at Pop and just chill in the room, and he is gonna do the rest of the lightning lanes that we had at Hollywood Studios. So that's the other thing, is that if there are people in your party that aren't feeling good, don't be afraid to split up. Like, that's totally fine. Disney can be very overstimulating for certain people, myself included, and so I just need a couple of hours by myself to just chill. So we're gonna go get some dinner and see what we end up watching in the room. So one of my things I like to get, I usually either get pizza, sesame chicken, or grilled chicken parmesan pasta from the food court. This has, you can get marinara or Alfredo sauce, but I usually ask for both. That's what I did. It comes with a breadstick too. It's nothing crazy, but it's something relatively normal. And I think I need all the carbs to help my energy right now. So I'm back in the room, so I'm probably gonna watch, I really like the show High Potential, so I'm probably just gonna binge some of that and have a super chill evening. Probably start packing up a little bit because tomorrow is our last day here. So that's what my evening's gonna look like probably, but I'm excited for a chill, quiet evening. I just want to close up the vlog real quick. I've had a wonderful evening, very, very chill, lots of rest that I needed. So thank you for following along. Hit that like and subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss one of our vlogs. Bye!